Don't let the World Cup starting this week distract you from the fact it is time for the PGA Tour's unofficial fifth major. It is the Canadian Open. It is my country's Open, so I figured I'd make a quick video to give you guys my best bets for the Canadian Open. You can place them, forget about them, watch the World Cup, and then hopefully win some money by Sunday. Before I give you my picks for the Canadian Open, as you can see, I'm wearing this beautiful hat. It is the brand Hummin, which is an activewear brand. I wear them on the golf course. You should wear them on the golf course because now it is officially golf season. So head on over to hummin.ca, use code MACHUMMIN, MACHUMMIN, for 20% off all products, and look good on the golf course this summer. It's the summer of golf. Let's get into it. All right, my best bets to win the Canadian Open this year. I'm going to start with Sam Burns. I got him at 16-1. He lost in a playoff to Ryan Fox at last year's Canadian Open, so he's already proven his style of play is good enough to at least contend at TPC Toronto. And he's also coming into this week in great form. T4 at the Memorial Tournament last week. He gained 1.89 true strokes with his approach play in that tournament. And he's also collected some strong finishes this season, three separate top 10 finishes. I think in a relatively weak field, I think if Sam Burns is going to win in 2026, it's probably going to be in a tournament like this. And what better place to do it than a place he almost won at and probably should have won at last year. I think he missed a short putt either on the 72nd hole or on the first playoff hole to win. So Sam Burns, 16-1. I also like Eric Cole, 46-1 to win. I also bet on him, double dipped on Eric Cole. I also bet on him at plus 185 to finish in the top 20, ties included. Quietly playing some strong golf this week. Fifth in the field in total strokes gained over the past 30 days. He posted a solo runner-up finish at the Charles Schwab Challenge and a solo 8th finish at the Memorial Tournament in his last two starts. And in those performances, he gained strokes in all four major areas. Great sign heading into this week, so I like Eric Cole. And my favorite long shot pick is everyone's favorite long shot pick. I've seen so many people on this guy. I saw for the SI Golf Betting Roundtable, I think three of us are on this guy. Zach Boshu, I like him at 130-1. To win this week. He has posted 4 straight top 25 finishes, including a T22 finish at the Charles Schwab Challenge, where he gained 1.6 true strokes per round with his approach play. That level of approach play is what's going to do him well at TPC Toronto if he can carry that momentum into this week. So if you want a long shot, listen, it's not a super strong field. It's not really a difficult golf course. I know there's going to be some wind this week, but this is a golf course that really anyone, I think, in the field, if they bring their A game, they can probably win. So why not take a shot on a 130-1 long shot? For first round leader, I like Nick Taylor, the 2023 Canadian Open champion. Of course, we all remember that great moment when he hit that long winning putt in a playoff against Tommy Fleetwood. I'm going to take Nick Taylor to be the first round leader at 66-1. I think last week at the Memorial Tournament was a perfect example of how Nick Taylor has played this season. He comes out strong in the opening rounds and then falls off as the tournament continues, and that actually gets proven in the numbers. Over the past 3 months, he leads the field in strokes gained in the opening round at plus 2.73. That's 0.22 strokes better than the next closest golfer in this week's field. And of course, he's back in Canada. When he won this, it was not at TPC Toronto, but still, let's bet on a Canadian getting off to a hot start at the Canadian Open. So he's my pick to be the first round leader. And then I do have a few matchup bets. These are available over at DraftKings if you want to do some head-to-head matchup bets. I like Nick Taylor again at minus 136 to beat the defending champion Ryan Fox. If you don't know, I think Ryan Fox has only had one top 10 finish since he won this event last year. He's just not really played well whatsoever. So I'll take Nick Taylor, has been at least playing a little bit more consistently at minus 136. I also like Alex Noren minus 110 to defeat Shane Lowry. Shane Lowry, who's been just horrific lately, the entire season, to be honest. He played decent last week at the Memorial Tournament, but you know who played even better? Alex Noren. So I'm going to fade Shane Lowry. I'm also a little bit upset at Shane Lowry. He was my best bet to win the Canadian Open last year, and he went on a surge in the final round, and it looked like, I think at one point he's even the betting favorite, and then he just fell apart on the back nine. So I still hold that against him. And then I think my favorite matchup bet is Christopher Reeton. It's Christopher. I've heard a few different people pronounce it different ways. Minus 108 against Bobby Mack. I don't know what's going on with Robert McIntyre in the betting market, but he continues to get priced like he's been playing half decent golf. He has not. Let's take a look at Robert McIntyre's recent performances. So he finished T2 at the Valero Texas Open in early April. Since then, he went miscut T42, T60, miscut T42, miscut last week. Why is he favored against Reeton, who's actually been one of the better golfers on the PGA Tour this season? I have no idea. So I will fade Bobby Mack. I guess maybe because he won the Canadian Open at a different course 2 years ago. That means nothing. I'll take Reeton minus 108 in that head-to-head matchup. Those are my best bets for the Canadian Open. Head over to hummin.ca. Get geared up for the golf season. It's time. Mac Hummin, code Mac Hummin, MACHUMMIN for 20% off all products. Good luck to all your bets at the Canadian Open. Gamble or bless. We'll see you next time.